A girl generously offered her umbrella to a stranger. All she could do was watch as the woman morphed into a monster towering over 30 feet tall. Her legs she couldn't with fear muster the courage to meet the creature's gaze. My mom is on her way, so I'll head out first. She picked up the pace, trying to outrun the monster before it could catch up to her. She was able to rush into a nearby store. The shop owner handed her some chocolate, suggesting it could help soothe her nerves. But she was still rattled. She had heard tales about weird creatures in the area, but she never imagined she would actually encounter one. After taking a break for a few minutes, she exited the shop, and as she got closer to home, she brushed by a woman in white. The woman in white walked away. Eventually she found herself sitting alone at a midnight bus stop. Her strange and disheveled look attracted the attention of a man nearby. Just as he was about to walk out the door, he heard a loud knock, but the noise had disappeared, leaving me puzzled. He shrugged and walked away, but the woman in white didn't just stand there. She started drumming her fingers on the seat. The woman in white came back to the bus stop, tapping her fingers on the seat repeatedly. The man couldn't help but feel curious and often attempted to start a conversation. However, the woman was consistently aloof and unresponsive, rarely engaging in conversation. On a rainy evening, the man handed his umbrella to the woman, as she urged her to take a cab home before the storm intensified. She looked up at him, her gaze sharp and intense. She mentioned that the house was nearby, and began to follow him, her movements unnervingly quick. The kind-hearted man didn't know how to say no. So, he ultimately took her back to his place. But then, weird things began to happen. The woman insisted that he shouldn't turn on any lights, or she pulled her suitcase into the room. Water from the rain dripped off her, soaking the floor. The guy snatched a towel and offered it to her so she could dry off, but as she went to grab it, he spotted something really creepy. Her fingernails were growing out from the tips of her fingers. Not from the tips. His body shook in fear as he came to the horrifying realization that she wasn't human. He made a dash for the door, but as he hurried to get away from her, she blocked his fell over, and before he realized it, following the man's tragic death, a young boy came across the woman in white on the street. The kind-hearted boy gave her his umbrella. She then asked if she could come over to his house to get out of the rain. The boy nodded in agreement, and they walked off together, side by side, sharing the same umbrella.